Have you ever looked at a golden retriever and thought, wait, this one looks different from the other one? Maybe one had a big, fluffy head and a super light coat, while another looked slimmer and darker. And you started wondering, are they all really the same breed? Here's something most people don't know. Golden retrievers may all share the same name, but there are actually 3 different types. Yes, 3. And once you know what to look for, you'll be able to spot the difference almost instantly. In today's video, we're going to identify the 3 types of golden retrievers and the exact features that make each one unique. If you love goldens or you're planning to get one, this is something you definitely need to know. Let's jump right in. First, a quick bit of background. Golden retrievers were first developed in Scotland in the 1800s. They were bred to retrieve game for hunters, especially birds. That's where they get their name. They had to be strong, smart, gentle with their mouths, and able to work in cold, wet conditions. Over time, the breeds spread across the world. As they became popular in different countries, small differences started to appear. That's how we ended up with 3 main types: the American Golden Retriever, the English Golden Retriever, and the Canadian Golden Retriever. Let's start with the American Golden Retriever. If you're in the United States, this is probably the type you see the most. The American Golden Retriever has a more athletic and slightly slimmer build. They are still strong dogs, but they tend to look a bit taller and leaner compared to the other types. One of the easiest ways to identify an American Golden is by looking at their coat color. Their fur is usually a rich golden shade, not too pale, not too dark, just that classic golden color that most people imagine when they think of this breed. According to the American Kennel Club, extremely light or extremely dark shades are not preferred in American show standards, so most American Goldens stay within that warm golden range. Now let's talk about their face. American Goldens often have a slightly narrower head compared to the English type. Their eyes are usually medium to dark brown, giving them that sweet, friendly expression everyone loves. Their ears sit a bit higher on the head, and their overall look feels a little more refined and athletic. When it comes to personality, American Goldens are known for being energetic, playful, and very eager to please. They are amazing family dogs, but they do need regular exercise. These dogs were bred to work, so they love having something to do. Long walks, playing fetch, swimming, or even training sessions keep them happy. Now let's move on to the English Golden Retriever. Some people call them English Cream Golden Retrievers, but that name can be misleading. English Cream is not an official breed name. It's just a nickname people use because many English Goldens have lighter coats. The English Golden Retriever has a more stocky and muscular build. When you see one, you might notice right away that they look a bit broader and heavier than the American type. Their chest is wider and their body looks more compact. Their head shape is also different. English Goldens tend to have a broader skull and a more blocky head. Their eyes are usually rounder and set a bit wider apart, which gives them a very gentle and calm expression. Many people say they look like big teddy bears. Now let's talk about their coat. This is where the biggest difference shows up. English Goldens often have very light-colored fur. It can range from light golden to almost cream. However, according to the Kennel Club in the UK, the official standard allows all shades of gold or cream, but not red or mahogany. So, while they are often lighter, they are not supposed to be pure white. Their coat is usually thick and can appear slightly shorter than the American type, though still dense and water-resistant. In terms of personality, English Goldens are known for being calm, gentle, and very affectionate. Of course, all golden retrievers are friendly, but many owners say the English type seems slightly more laid back. They are still playful and love attention, but they may not be quite as high energy as some American lines. Now, here's something interesting. Studies have shown that golden retrievers in general have similar health risks, such as hip dysplasia and certain cancers. However, some breeders and owners believe that English lines may have slightly lower cancer rates compared to some American lines. That said, health depends much more on responsible breeding than on type alone, so always choose a reputable breeder. Now let's talk about the third type, the Canadian Golden Retriever. This one is less talked about, but it's just as important. The Canadian Golden Retriever has features that are somewhat in between the American and English types, with a few clear differences. First, their build. Canadian Goldens are usually taller and leaner than both the American and English types. They often have a slimmer coat as well. Their fur may appear shorter and less feathery compared to the other two. When it comes to coat color, Canadian Goldens often have darker shades of gold. Their fur can sometimes lean towards a deeper golden tone. Unlike the English standard, darker shades are more commonly seen in Canadian lines. Their head shape is not as blocky as the English type. It's usually more similar to the American type, with a slightly narrower appearance. Overall, they give off a very athletic and working dog vibe.
And that makes sense. In Canada, many golden retrievers have continued to be bred for field work and hunting, so their physical features often reflect that purpose. They're strong swimmers, fast runners, and very focused when trained. Personality-wise, Canadian Goldens are friendly, smart, and highly trainable. Just like the other types, they are wonderful family dogs, but because many come from working lines, they may have high energy levels and need lots of mental stimulation. So now you might be wondering, does this mean they're different breeds? The answer is no. All three are still golden retrievers. They can be registered under their respective kennel clubs, and they share the same origin. The differences mostly come from breeding standards and preferences in different countries over many years. Let's quickly recap so you can easily identify them. If you see a golden retriever with a rich golden coat, a lean athletic body, and a slightly narrower face, you're likely looking at an American golden. If you notice a lighter cream-colored coat, a broader head, a stocky build, and that teddy bear look, it's probably an English golden. And if the dog looks taller, slimmer, possibly darker in coat, and very athletic with slightly shorter fur, you may be looking at a Canadian golden. But here's something very important to remember. No matter the type, all golden retrievers share the same core traits that made the breed famous. They're loyal, they're loving, they're incredibly smart, and they're known for being one of the best family dogs in the world. They're also one of the most popular breeds globally. According to the American Kennel Club, golden retrievers consistently rank among the top dog breeds in the United States, and it's easy to see why. They're great with kids. They usually get along well with other pets. They're often used as therapy dogs, guide dogs, and search and rescue dogs because of their gentle nature and intelligence. So, if you're choosing a golden retriever, the type you pick may depend on what you prefer in terms of appearance and energy level. Do you like the lighter cream-colored and stocky build? The English type might be perfect for you. Do you prefer a classic golden coat with a sporty feel? The American type could be your match. Want a taller, working-style dog with slightly darker shade? The Canadian type may be the one. At the end of the day, though, you really can't go wrong. A golden retriever is a golden retriever at heart. Now I'm curious, before watching this, did you know there were 3 types? And which one is your favorite? Let me know in the comments below. And if you love learning about dog breeds and their unique features, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss the next video. Because once you start noticing these differences, you'll never look at a golden retriever the same way again.